Good morning, Murphyites. It is Sunday, November 18th, 2018, with Missy Jen in the house. Hope your Sunday's off to a great start. This is Thanksgiving week, and there are a lot of things we're thankful for. We'll wait till Thursday morning to do that. Some people have asked for our, what is our travel schedule look like, Missy Jen, and a little glimpse into 2019. Now, of course, for me, we have established, Missy Jen and I, that we're two different people. Correct, Jen? Right? We shake hands on that and say, your dream does not have to be my dream. And we did a video about that. Jen, you enjoy the life of being on the rancho. At times I curse this place, I know, and I just say, when I'm doing this or that or something, there's always something that needs, it's a rancho. It's a working rancho. We produce fruit, and our goal is to produce enough fruit that we're able to make meaningful ongoing contributions to food banks and other things here in Santa Rosa with fresh produce. But since that's the case, Missy Jen, there's always something to do. There's always something leaking. There's always something breaking down. Right? She's smiling because she loves to come in out. Rosie, we have another leak outside. We have this. The tree's falling down. That's always something. Yeah. But you like to run the rancho. And Missy Jen is like, if you remember the show, The Big Valley, with Barbara Stanwyck, Lee Majors, Barbara Stanwyck, and I can't remember that nice-looking blonde's name that was on there. Missy Jen likes to be the Barbara Stanwyck, the big boss of the Big Valley here. This is effectively become her rancho. And then I'm now a ranch hand on the rancho. Okay, so this is Missy Jen's domain. She's like, what's happened? What did she say? What happens outside of the property line, Rosie, that's all you. If there's people on Lover's Lane, you go out there and tend to it, right? All that. This is my rancho here. And you really enjoy being the home life and all that, don't you, on the rancho?
Yeah.
Because I've had Missy Jen traveling. Now, hotel experiences, Airbnbs, that's fine. But what we established last year, even though it was a great trip, and we have so many great memories from that 7,636-mile journey in 17 days, it was phenomenal. We met so many people. We saw so many cool sights in this country, from the Alamo to New Orleans to Jacksonville to Clearwater to South Carolina. Rolled through so many cities, friends putting us up in South Carolina and in Colorado. It was amazing seeing my dad and spending time in Maryland and rolling through Baltimore again. The reality is, travel like that, even though we're staying in a hotel, that continuous packing and repacking, that ain't for Missy Jen. Okay? Now, say you maybe stay a month at an Airbnb. That's a different story. You move in once and then you just settle in and you have a good time. But Jen, you're all about the home front here and being on the rancho. She likes to have the pets. She likes to have them around. So I learned, we did have Georgie on the trip. We had a good time with Georgie. That's what you enjoy, right?
That's right. That's what I enjoy.
That's what she enjoys. So it took that travel to make us realize that last year, even though you had a good time and we saw a lot of good sights.
It was nice, and I wanted to do that. I wanted to see.
Saw a lot of the country. But any future travel we are on will likely involve a stationary location for a time with the pets, whatever we have with us and all that. Because that rounds out Missy Jen's life. It makes her happy. And it's also less stressful. And it also gives her an interest in more fully exploring one particular location as opposed to hopscotching around the nation and all that. I learned that, and that's an important determination. But we do go in two different directions. I'm more of a big-time adventurer, being out there and exploring all kinds of new sites and venues, interacting with a lot of people. You guys have seen me on live streams on the Rosie O'Kelly channel. I'm pretty fearless when it comes to striking up conversations with everyone out there. Now, that might work to my detriment one day. You never know. But it's a positive attribute when you get to really drill down on an area and hang out and really see it from a non-touristy perspective. We all know what the museums look like inside. For almost 6 years I've been on YouTube. Every time I've tried to do what I think is a really good, like, oh, they're going to love seeing this art museum, or they're going to love seeing this place inside. They've been some of the most boring freaking videos from a viewer perspective, because people already know what's there, right? They don't need you jamming that experience in their face. But if you live stream things, you interact, you provide rolling commentary, you get out there on the streets with the people and you talk to people and say, hey, what's the real deal on this town? What's really going on here? As Missy Jen famously says, what's really going on here? Then you see stuff that ain't ever gonna be on a tourist map.
You'll hear stories that have maybe never been told before.
You might get to see the abandoned warehouse, get a guided tour to cool places that nobody else is going to see.
They'd be like, oh, let me
Yeah, I got something to show you. It ain't on no tourist map.
Come here.
How's your courage level? It's pretty high.
Let me take out my keys, bundle of keys.
I got something to show
something.
you. To me, that's the essence of life right there. And you provide that experience real time. Now you really got something ultra cool. Plus you have 100, 200, 300 people behind your back, you know, kind of watching over you. And that's a pretty cool thing.
That's
some
right.
people are hoping you slip off the ladder, other people fall off the roof. You know, you always got those people. Sit at home in their chair gleefully, like Mr. Burns. Oh, all right, Homer. Hoping tonight's the night. Oh, Rosie's going to get that bat in the head. It's going to be it tonight. It's compelling video compared to walking around a museum or doing that's all cool. But one thing I learned after almost 6 years on YouTube, the one thing that makes videos watchable and great, it's not always all the editing, it's people. People love to sit in their seats at home, click on a computer, and interact with people through you. Because A, the unpredictability of it. There went Rosie last night. But B, it's a hell of a lot of fun. People love being people watchers. And that's the bottom line. In the world today, people are the most watchable thing that there is, because there's so many shapes, so many sizes, so many personalities, so many personality disorders, so many things that make it awesome. So I guess this is a roundabout way of saying we both have sort of found our happiness here. And I've discovered, if I'm going to travel with Missy Jen, I've discovered exactly what I need to do to put her in the optimized comfort zone, so that her travel doesn't even feel like travel. It feels like an adventure to her, because she knows it's not going to have the day-to-day grind. So I look forward to taking her to places like Honolulu, Hawaii, and letting her see the Arizona Memorial, and maybe taking some time getting a place down near the Grand Canyon to explore some of the sites and not wear ourselves out. I ain't no spring chicken myself. But to be able to travel the way she wants and have her, have the pets along, that's a really great thing. And it really adds to the quality of the experience. So a little philosophizing on us this morning on the Murphy channel. Thanksgiving week coming up. We hope you have a safe and wonderful one. Enjoy your family. Remember, your family members may not always be there in the future all the time. I know from experience. 18 years ago, I lost my mom. I'd give anything to share another Thanksgiving with her. Thank goodness I still got my dad, who's doing well, but Missy Jen, your dad has passed on. You know, value and treasure the people that are in your life. And try for a minute to imagine life without them and how it would be. You don't get any do-over in this world. Make it count. Happy Sunday, everybody. Mwah.